Hello, and welcome to the Tennessee Farmers channel. My name is the Tennessee Farmer, aka the Hip Hop Farmer, and we are on the Alone in the World map doing the Pioneer Challenge brought to us by Rusty Money Gaming and Crustal. There are a few rules to this challenge that I'm about to go over. The first rule is you have to borrow 250K. You have to be on normal economy. All beginning equipment must be sold. You must have 6 rows of grapes at a grain mill, a horse pen. You need 2 additional animal pens, no open gardens, no leasing until you have sold 25,000 liters of flour, no other loans, no collectibles can be collected unless they're in the way of building something. There's no silage unless you use a bunker. And you must reduce your money to 25K. So now that we have gotten that out the way, this is my house that I chose, and I see that Rusty Money left us some donuts here. Thanks, Rusty. And let's take a look at the phone. So this is my horse pen with my horse. His name is Ghost. Actually, we need to change that. And another requirement is that you have to buy a grape machine to harvest your grapes. I chose to go with the Colossal 2000 by Lizard. And this is my tractor, which is the Londi Rex 4070 GT. Nice. Love the color blue. So this is where we're starting at. That's our grain mill back there. And I decided to stay with this silo. You have to have a silo, the silo of your choice. So I stuck with the original silo. This is one of our beginning fields. Needs to be plowed. And let me just jump in the tractor. That's sounding into let's try that. So we are alone in the world. I love maps like this because it kind of leaves you open to the time to make your own design any way that you want to. So this is where I decided to put my grapes. You have to have your 6 rows of grapes. Mine's up here. You can see I got my money down to about far as I can get it to be close to that 25,000. It's a little bit over. So where do we start? Let's take a trip back up here if I can show you my grain mill. Such a beautiful map. I've actually been looking forward to doing one of these challenges. I discovered Crustal and Rusty Money when they did a 200 horsepower challenge on the Cumberland's fair. And it got me interested, and I said, this is something that I want to try. So I'm thinking that we might put our first field over here and come all the way down. as far as we can. But first off, we need to spend some money, then we need to make some money. So we're going to head down to the store and see what we can find. There goes the biogas plant. That's where we sell our wood and live production. All right. Let's see. So let's start off by first we're going to need a chainsaw. Chainsaws. Oh, here we go. It's going to be a lot of forestry work. Okay. $0. Let's purchase. All right. And next thing I'm going to need is a winch. So let's see. Forestry equipment. Vegetables. Technology. All this down here. All right. Eventually going to need one of those. 60 horsepower, 640 kilograms, 7,500. That would be nice, but it's way too much money. We have to preserve our money, especially at the beginning. Not worth it. This is what I really want. This is the goal. This will help us out a lot on this map. So, going through that. This one makes the most sense. So, let's get this. All right, and next we're going to need a trailer. Let's see. Something cheap just to get us started. Hope everyone out there is having a good day. Oh, what's the capacity? 3 to 5 liters. Check this out. Has extension. Okay. That's an option. 1,400 wood wagon. Like the capacity of that. Capacity is way too low. And everything else is out of our price range. So we're going to get this. Get the bill set up. Let's change the color. Red. Design color. Red color. Buy. Perfect. So we need to start by feeding our horse. Let's get disconnected. It. So I really was looking. I am really looking forward to this challenge. I've been watching Presto and Rest Money, Milk That Hen. So I kind of have a good idea of how the challenge works. So, but I'm glad to share this with you guys, my farm family. So let's get some food for the horse. Let's see, up to 1400. Let's see, they got anything cheaper? Cheaper. Let's see, pallets of seed. Seed, mineral feed. They got pallets. Yeah, pallets of everything except what I'm looking for. Sugar, oil. No pallets of oats. Okay. Thought they would have been in here, but we have everything but that. Going back just to make sure. Fertilizer. I need some of that later on. Okay. Let's see. Big bags. 1300. Yeah. Thoughts. Let's put up the trailer. Let's see. Tractor's coming a little bit. So let's head back down to the farm. So in the beginning, it's going to be very important that we conserve our money, especially on this challenge. We're going to start out with 25K. So in this challenge, every dollar counts. I'm going to do a lot of forestry work to get this money up. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm going to try to do a lot of it off screen. You guys want to sit through this and watch all of that. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's see if I can get this back in here. This is going to be difficult. Please don't laugh, because my backing up skills with a wagon like this are not that good. Let's see if I can pull them forward. Or at least pull them exactly. It's kind of different. So Let's back out. Let me get this done, and I'll come right back to you. All right, I'm back. That was a little bit more difficult than I thought it would. Had to get some hay, so I ended up buying some forks for $1,000, and I had to turn my help me. It was getting kind of crazy. Let's see what's in discounts. Nothing that we can really use. What is this? Nah, can't use that. So, only thing we have left to do now is to water the horse. So, let's go down. Animals. Perfect. All right. Let's go down to the store and pick that up. So we can get ghosts of water. These roads are like really bumpy. But what got me into FS19 is that my father passed away. I inherited a farm. Knew absolutely nothing about farming. So I seen this game. I was like, let me try this. And honestly, y'all, this game has taught me a lot about farming. It has really helped me out in real life. I do live in the state of Tennessee, which that's where my name comes from, the Tennessee Farmer. And now I recognize all these different types of big equipment that I've never seen before. And it's cool. I like it. So that's what got me into Farmer Simulator. Really looking forward to FS25. Really looking forward to that. I started off by watching us two, and that's when I then discovered Rusty Money Gaming, and he really inspired me to really start this channel. So, thanks, Rusty. All right. Now let's get some water. Hopefully this isn't as difficult as it was. The food. Oops. Ghost has water. Alright, Ghost. Wait till you move out the way now. I want to hit you. Like turn here. Ooh. So he just gonna walk through the tractor. Okay. That's what you want to do. Alright, you gonna drop this off here. Alright. Jump out. Close the gates. Let's head back up to the store, grab the winch, and let's start with some forage. Now, I watched a lot of other YouTubers on here, and the quickest way to make money is to be foraged. Since we can't do silage bales, that's the next best thing. So that's what we're going to do. Get some money in the pot. Start cutting down some of these trees. So we're going to put some of these fields at. I've always been a fan of using a winch over using the trailer to get your trees. It just made more sense. Because you got to pay money for the trailer. Even if you want to be real fancy and use equipment to pick up the trees, and it's not really worth it. But with a winch, get the tree down, delimit, cut it up, and winch it out. So the first tree that I want to cut are these trees right here. This tree and this tree. Because I want to extend this field out this way to about here. These trees are horrible to cut down. But with a winch, you could just cut it down and just winch to where you need to. So we're going to start here. I'm going to cut down a few of these trees, and I'll be back with y'all. Okay, farm fam, I'm back. Man, that was a task. OMG. But I got 4 big trees cut down and 2 small trees cut down. I'm ready to see how much money are we going to make off selling these trees. Now, another rule in this Pioneer Challenge is you can have another sell point, but you have to utilize the ones on here. I've been thinking about it, coming back and forth, but I'm kind of like, I don't know. But after winching all these trees down here, I'm starting to really think that I need a closer sell point. So, let's see how much money we're going to get for these. Everything's on scale. What do you think? It's a lot of trees. I'll say 6,000. Ooh, 10,860. All right, that put us back up there. So now we're going to go and drop off this winch and go and get something to cut some of this grass. So as you can see, I cut down 2 of these trees up here on this end. And then I cut down 2 trees over there and 2 small trees. Because I want this to be a nice big field. Since we had the flower challenge, I'm thinking I want to get a couple of fields opened up and maybe definitely no. but I want to do some wheat and some sorghum. And the money crop, which is the soybeans. That's what's going to really help us get ahead of this challenge. Even though that takes 6 months to get, but the payoff is worth it. So we also need to put down 2 additional animal feeds. Definitely know I want to do chickens for another one. Pigs, and they really don't bring no money, so those are out. So it's probably going to be sheep, because man, buying clothing, selling clothing is so OP. So let's look at the mowers. Mowers. Here we go. They got some decent ones in here. What is the length on this? 2.4. This is my go-to, but that's 15,000. That's 2 meters. Let's see. For that money, we can keep it the original color. And, oh, let's go with the blue. All right. Bet. So you know what time it is, farm fam. It is time to mow some grass. Get an outline for our first field. This implement I never used before, but we do have one on our farm, but we usually use it more for bush hog. But this case, we're gonna do it to cut grass. So let's get down here and see where we want to start. Gotta save the data. Zoom out. So this is the square we own right here. Pretty nice large square. Put some fields in. I'm currently right there. So I think I can start right here. So just turn on mower. Mower. So this right here is going to be the outline for our first field. I think we're going to bring it down and around, come back up. This is going to take a little bit of time, because this thing is only 2 centimeters. We're going to try to get as much grass as we can out of here so we can put a bunker down. Start making some silage. That's where real money comes in. Go down a little bit further. Get a tree stump. I'm really looking forward to getting a tree stump grinder. Because those things will be needed with all this forestry work that we're doing. So let's see where this outline takes us. Down. Let's see how good I can line this up. Okay, I think we go down far enough. Oh, this time. We go here. This line. I know these are not going to be perfectly square fields, but we're going to do the best we can with what we got for now. So I'd like to give a shout out to some of the YouTubers I watch. One is Milk That Hen, Rusty Money Gaming, Crush Stew, Farmer Cop. All those guys inspired me to start this. Oh, and I can't forget Mr. CDP. Mr. CDP with them updates. He be letting us know what's good, how it works. So shout out to Mr. CDP. I enjoy your videos, sir. Keep up the good work. Okay. So this is gonna take a little while. But I like mowing. It's very relaxing. So let's stop this. Let's jump on our stop view. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a nice size field. I think the first thing I want to put in that field, this field actually, is this is going to be a soybean field. Go ahead and get it done and knocked out the way. Get it fertilized lines where you can forget it for 6 months till it's time to harvest. Now we're going to need a harvester. But this little lawnmower is really making me miss my battery. How much horsepower do we have to have for that? Let's check. I know it's 15,000, but man, it'd make this so much quicker. So where is it at? Where is it at? So that's 15,000. Okay, and we're going to need a widower and an auger wagon. Let me see. Ooh, I'll have to check MobHub to see if they have one that's a little bit cheaper. I know there is one. I just haven't downloaded it yet. So I'm gonna have to Actually, so question, farm fam, should we get a tether or should we get a fermenting silo for hay? No. Let's see. We also are going to need a forage wagon. Let's see. 3,400. So the forage wagon, that's okay. All right. Making an executive decision. This little thing ain't gonna cut it. As my grandpapa used to tell me, scared money don't make money. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna return this. We're gonna get the back way. That way I can go ahead and knock that out and be done. So let's go down here. Up here. Should I repaint? Repaint, yes. Sell. I actually got more money than what I paid for. Okay. Batwing. Ooh, this gonna take my money down. But so worth it. What does that really change? No lights. No motion. Ooh. Down to $7,721. But trust me, I feel that this was a very wise investment. But the most important thing that we're gonna need is another tractor. This little thing is so wobbly and unstable. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. There you go. Woof. Don't use the road. Road is just entirely too bumpy. Now, this is going to cut our work in half. So, if you could, farm fam, please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. This is my first YouTube video. I'm not gonna lie. So they'll get better as they come along. I think this is a great place to leave it off. And I see you next time. And like and share with your friends. This is the Tennessee Farmer signing out.